Hi, Hadley.
Hadley! Oh, really? Hi, Hadley!
He's like, I'll be upset.
I'm Stacey Brown. I'm gonna cry already. It's been 2 years since we've been together in this space to sing. We know now more than ever that we need to love each other and be kind and come together. And that's what we're here for tonight. Our theme is, oh, be swift to love. We have a piece that we'll all sing together at the end with that title. We are so blessed to have Miss Nadine Bozeman at the keyboard tonight. Nadine is multi-talented and her piano skills will value, I know. And it's great to have a fellow choral conductor to work with. In front of you, you see the 6th grade choir. This is an incredible group of human beings that I just enjoy hanging out with every day. So thank you for sharing your amazing humans with me every day. We've learned a ton this year, and we have 3 pieces for you tonight, and we're just gonna go for it. Here we go.
So
talks about grow, little tree, stretch your arms and spread your wings, and it's exactly what we're doing this year. And we're starting from small, and we're just growing. And we've been growing in our relationships with each other. We've been growing in our vocal ability. We've been expanding our musical knowledge, and it's been really exciting. And I think that piece is a beautiful tribute to all that work that we've been doing. So, Grow Little Tree is written by Andrea Ramsey, one of my favorite composers. And this next one is probably my very, very favorite composer of all time. His name is Dr. Rollo Dilworth. Many of us got to meet him on Zoom last year when we did a couple pieces by him, so that was really exciting. And now the sixth graders get to experience his awesome work. And this is our final piece for this group. It's called Everlasting Melody, and we have a couple of solos that are in the program there for you too. for your patience. This is the 7th and 8th grade Bulldog Concert Choir. Today is the first time we've ever sung together, so it took us a little minute to get situated on the risers, but I think it'll be worth it. Some of you probably saw our Veterans Day performance that we put together virtually. In some senses, we were together in each class, and we recorded each class in the classroom, and then digitally resurrected some of the skills I never wanted to learn last year, and put together a Veterans Day performance of both choirs virtually combined. And so this is the first time we actually get to be in the same room and sing together, so it's really exciting. Some of these folks were here at that fated concert 2 years ago in this space, and you may have noticed that our choirs are a little bit smaller than they were 2 years ago, and these are the people who were like, no matter what, through Zoom and high water, I am singing. So I think you'll notice that. I also appreciate all of you who welcomed the singing children in your home while you may have been on your own Zoom meetings. We heard a lot of flutes and trombones during our rehearsals, so I know it's been fun. Thank you for sticking through all of that, and we're super excited to be singing for you tonight. The first piece that we are singing, similar to the first piece that the 6th graders sang, is all in solfege. And if you haven't heard of solfege by now, you need to ask your singer something about it, because it's kind of like our language that we use to learn our music in choir. And so we use our hand signs to help us know where the pitch is. It physically helps to know that if your hand goes up, your voice goes up. And it helps us learn how to read music since we don't have like keys to press down on our instrument. So the solfege suite written by Ken Berg, who's an amazing music educator, we kind of have embraced that, especially for this year where we're all refreshing. Oh yeah, reading music and in person and all together and not on Zoom. And so we're able to resurrect all those skills. So we hope you enjoy Bolero from the solfege suite. region. We speak the Bayos language. And it's from the Hungarian sort of region in Eastern Europe. And gypsies were known to be travelers. And this song is really interesting. It's a folk song from that region that was sung for hundreds, maybe thousands of years. And it's interesting because it sounds happy. It sounds like dance music. And the words are sort of sad. It's about my home, and I love my home, but I can't go there. And I can't go back there. There's poverty there. There's nothing in the cupboards. And so I can't go home. And there's danger there, and my loved ones are not there. And so it's an interesting dichotomy between sad words but happy music. And we get to sing in a different tone. One of the things we've been exploring this fall is all the different tones that we can make with our voice. We can make a classical, what we call bel canto sound, and then we can make a more edgy, bright, forward tone for this piece. And then there's a more ethereal sort of a cathedral sound that we sing in our final piece. So we're exploring those different colors of tone. So this one is called Yerba Maria. in the program, there are some little marks on some of the singers' names. We have amazing humans at Washington Middle School, we all know this. And even though I think this might be the smallest number of students in choir, it's probably the most courageous group that I've ever had. We had 1 billion students try out for all the solos and small groups. And even more courageous, students came in on their own time, had practiced and recorded their own voice to submit to an honor choir. And we have all state honor choir, which takes the best singers from around the state of Washington. And we have an all Northwest honor choir that takes the best singers from 6 states, Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Montana, Alaska, and Wyoming. And the all-state event will happen in Yakima. It's a one-day event on a Saturday in February. And the all Northwest event happens in Spokane. It's a 3-day event for those singers from 6 different states. And these are incredible opportunities to work with a world-famous conductor and to work with some of the best singers around our area. And we had, I don't know if it's a record number, but it sure felt like a record number of students that applied and were accepted into the honor choir. So give them all a round of applause. We had students in all 3 grades. I think it was something like 24 or something crazy that got in. And so they're in the program. They have little special marks on their names. We also have some choir officers that help us out every day and just love to do jobs and be helpful, which is great for me. So those folks are in the program as well. And just one more big thank you to Mrs. Bozeman. Thank you, Mrs. Bozeman. And a big thanks to all of our staff at Washington Middle School, except Paul Anders, of course. And we are so lucky to have such a supportive administration at Washington and to be able to do these amazing things. So we leave you with, be swift to love and to make haste to be kind.
And make
singers get out into the commons and then you can go take them away. Thank you so much.